The first pro with this 2025 Toyota Camry is going to be just how quiet and refined this new vehicle is. A lot of that has to do with the fact the XLE and the XSE trim levels, like what I'm checking out here, they come with thicker double pane glass on the side, and that means you hardly get any wind noise with this vehicle, both out in the city and out on the highway. This is really quiet, and you don't even have any crazy tire noise or road noise coming through either. So well done there. And I would say the second big pro is going to be with this interior space. It's really solid and sturdy in here. That's pretty much always been the case with these Camrys. But I also love the new seats. They look good, they're very comfortable, and the lumbar support is insane. And you just have a lot of seating space up here in the front as well. Lots of adjustability. I like the 12.3-inch infotainment screen. It looks good, it's easy to use, and it does come with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto as standard. However, with the lower trim levels, you will get an 8-inch touchscreen, which is still fine. But more importantly, I love how the HVAC is totally separated from the screen, and you have physical buttons and switches. That's phenomenal. The two cons that I've noticed with this interior is going to be the full digital gauge cluster. Of course, this only comes with the higher trim levels, but it's a bit cumbersome to use and to set up. And also the use of piano black plastic, not a big fan of that. Regarding the space in here, it's amazing in the front. I like the wireless charging pad. You have a bit of storage in front of the cup holders. Center armrest is okay. Glove box, that is a con, pretty much no space in there. Rear seats, that is average. I am 5'11", I can fit behind myself, but if you're really tall, you should watch out for your headroom, because this optional pano sunroof, it does impede on your headroom. The trunk is a big pro, really big trunk. It's 15.1 cubic feet, and when you lift up the flap, you do have a spare tire underneath as well, and you can fold these seats 60-40 for additional space in the back. Now, the new hybrid powertrain, that's definitely a pro. When you go with the all-wheel drive models, you get a total system output of 232 horsepower. With the front-wheel drive, you get 225 horsepower. But this vehicle is surprisingly quick. This vehicle builds up speed, no issues, both around town and out on the highway as well. I stepped on it and the thing continues to build speed, so that's impressive. And because of the refinement of this new Camry, the speed is quite deceptive, because you can be doing 10-15 miles per hour over the speed limit and not even realize it. Comfort is also a pro. Even with these massive 19-inch wheels, this Camry is just gliding over the bumps, both the small bumps and the larger bumps. But the two cons I've noticed driving this new Camry is going to be some subtle body lean in the corners. That's not a big deal. I don't have an issue with that. But the main con is going to be the brake pedal. There is no stopping power with this car. I have no idea why. I get on the brakes and literally nothing happens until I get all the way deep down into the pedal. So that gets obnoxious in city driving. You feel like you're just going to rear end everyone, so that's not cool. This is a press car from Toyota, so perhaps the previous journalists, they could have just annihilated this car. We do have about 3,600 miles on this press car, so that could be the case, but I doubt it. I genuinely think from the factory, this car comes with really weak brakes. But as you would expect with a hybrid vehicle, the fuel economy is amazing. It's about 43 in the city, 42 out on the highway, something like that. That's for this XSE all-wheel drive. If you got a base model LE front-wheel drive, your fuel economy will be in the 50s. So really efficient, and you can utilize regular fuel with these vehicles. And finally, since you've made it to the end of this video, here's how you can get these 2025 Camrys at invoice price. There is a broker named Jim. Jim is one of the largest Toyota brokers in the United States. Him and his partner dealerships in Pennsylvania and in California, they're offering invoice price on these new Camrys, which is about $2,000 off the sticker price. He is below invoice on the 2024 Camrys because his partner dealerships really want to get rid of those. Jim is able to ship nationwide, and I've personally purchased 2 cars from him and had them shipped. Had no issues, but shipping is something you have to pay extra for, and he does charge a broker fee to access his deals. However, if you text him and mention Meyn Motor Group, he will take $50 off of his broker fee. So I really appreciate him doing that for my audience. So all of Jim's information will be down in the description box, but I just want to mention this as well. He also has deep discounts on the Toyota Crown. Yeah, that weird sedan that nobody likes. Well, the Crown personally is one of my most favorite modern Toyota vehicles I've ever tested. It's better still than this Camry. So you know how I said this is a very quiet and refined vehicle? Well, the Crown, it takes it to another level. In fact, the Crown feels more like a Lexus than it does a Toyota. And that's the difference between both of these vehicles, and that's something that the spec sheets can never tell you. So regarding the Crown, Jim has about $6,000 off the MSRP on those. So a base model XLE Crown, which comes really well equipped, that's a vehicle that you can get for about $36,000. The limited trim level of the Crown, which is amazing because it comes with the JBL audio system, that's going to set you back about 39 grand. So instead of overpaying for a Camry, I would rather spend that money on a Crown instead. And yes, we do have the JBL with this Camry as well, and it does sound amazing. That's another pro for this vehicle. However, the con is going to be Toyota is really taxing you to get these additional features. Yeah, the Camry starts at a good price, but to get all of the useful features that you would want, like an XLE with the JBL audio, that's going to set you back about $38,000. Even with the $2,000 discount, that's still 36 grand. As you can see, I would rather just get the Crown at that point. So it's just something to think about. Hopefully you appreciated this detailed breakdown regarding the price, and hopefully you appreciate Jim as a resource. Again, all of that will be in the description box, and thank you again for watching this video. Take care and goodbye.